My charming and fair-minded Libra friend, hello and welcome. My name is Mina, and I'm here to offer you a 3-card reading exploring the themes of you, your path, and your potential. I invite you to consider what the reading reveals about possible challenges, opportunities, and personal growth for the week ahead. Take a deep breath, rest your mind, and let's see what the cards have to share with you today. Libra, you know the quiet tension that lingers when the world is still. There are moments you find yourself seeking perfect balance, and yet beneath the surface, a current of unease moves through you. Sometimes it feels as if the air itself is heavy with questions, doubts, or things left unsaid. You might notice your heart tugging at you in private hours, bringing up old worries or new uncertainties. The urge to keep everything in harmony can make it hard to let anyone see your own restlessness. Even as you smile, a subtle ache might follow you through your days, trailing behind like a shadow. There is a longing for clarity, for some gentle assurance that what's unsettled within you will find its place. It's possible that lately your inner landscape has been shaped by a persistent sense of anxiety or regret. The 9 of Swords appears as an echo of countless silent nights where thoughts visit and refuse to leave. Maybe you've replayed conversations in your mind, wondering if you missed something vital or worried over a choice that now seems impossible to undo. The feeling is not always loud. Instead, it's a kind of quiet pressure, an invisible thread that tugs at your comfort, coloring your mood even in brighter moments. You might notice that sleep comes slowly or rest feels incomplete, as if some inner part of you is always on the edge of being awake. There's a tenderness to this state, too. It's not just worry for the sake of worry. Often it's the sign of how much you care, about your relationships, your responsibilities, your own sense of rightness in the world. The tension is a reflection of your deep investment in balance, in wanting to do things well, to be understood, to avoid causing hurt. Yet sometimes that very care becomes a weight. You may find yourself wondering if you've done enough, if you've said the right thing, if you've missed a subtle cue. This self-questioning can be exhausting. It can isolate you, even as you yearn for connection. You might catch yourself holding back tears for reasons you can't quite name, or feeling a sudden pang of loneliness even when you're surrounded by others. The 9 of Swords is not about dramatic upheaval. It's about the quiet, persistent ache that lingers in the background of your life. And yet in naming it, in letting yourself recognize its presence, you begin to see how it shapes the way you move through your week. The tension is real, but so is your awareness of it. This is where the story begins, right in the heart of your unspoken worries, in the gentle recognition that you are carrying more than you let on. From this inner state, the path ahead starts to take shape. When your mind is crowded with doubt or lingering guilt, every choice feels heavier. The urge to find relief can become a force of its own, nudging you toward new experiences or away from the familiar. Your longing for peace creates a kind of restlessness, a desire to find something that will quiet your mind or fill the emptiness you feel. This is not a flaw. It's a natural response to the pressure within you. The very act of noticing your discomfort sets things in motion, even if you can't see it yet. The week begins to unfold in response to your internal weather, the winds of change moving through your life as gently or as forcefully as you allow. This is where the Ace of Cups rises into view. It's as if the world senses your longing and offers a small, quiet opening. Emotions that have been bottled up might start to spill over the edges, not in chaos, but in a gentle flood. You could find yourself drawn to moments of tenderness, perhaps a conversation where honesty feels safe, or a memory that stirs a fresh wave of feeling. There is an undercurrent of vulnerability in the air, urging you to let something new begin, even as your heart is still sore from restless nights. active pressures swirl around you. The demands of daily life, the needs of others, or the simple act of holding yourself together become more pronounced when you are already stretched thin. Yet in the midst of that friction, there's a surprising softness. You might notice small gestures that invite you to open up, a friend's gentle question, a stranger's unexpected kindness, or the quiet beauty of a familiar place at just the right moment. There's a momentum building, not through force, but through the steady accumulation of small, sincere feelings. The Ace of Cups speaks to an emotional beginning that doesn't erase the tension, but offers a chance to meet it differently. It's as if your heart is invited to feel more, not less. This can be unsettling, especially when you're used to keeping your emotions neatly contained. You may feel pressure to respond, to share, or to accept something you're not sure you're ready for. The friction comes from wanting to protect yourself and wanting to reach out at the same time. It's a delicate dance between holding on to what's safe and stepping into the vulnerability that true connection requires. You might notice moments this week where you stand at the edge of saying something real or letting someone see your uncertainty. These moments are not always comfortable, but they are alive with possibility. The path is shaped by the ways you respond to these invitations, by the courage it takes to be a little more open, or the honesty it takes to admit what you feel. This is not about forcing yourself into anything. It's about recognizing the gentle currents that are already moving through your life and noticing where they lead when you allow yourself to follow, even a little. The potential that emerges depends on how fully you let yourself engage with these moments. If you meet your discomfort with avoidance, the week may feel like a repetition of old patterns. But if you turn gently toward what is stirring inside you, something shifts. Growth is not guaranteed, but it becomes possible when you are present with your own experience. The Seven of Pentacles arrives here not as a promise but as an invitation. It speaks to the slow, steady work of tending to what matters, even when the outcome is uncertain. This is not the kind of growth that comes all at once. It is gradual, patient, and often invisible at first. You may find yourself reflecting on what you've invested your time and energy in, relationships, projects, even your own healing. There is a sense of honest appraisal. What is thriving? What needs more of your care? What might need to be released simply because it no longer grows? The Seven of Pentacles encourages you to look at your life with clear, gentle eyes, to see the progress that comes from showing up day after day, even when you're tired or unsure. You might notice small signs of change, a conversation that goes a little deeper than before, a moment of self-acceptance that softens your inner critic, or a subtle shift in how you respond to stress. These are not dramatic breakthroughs, but they matter. They are the quiet fruits of your willingness to stay present, to keep tending to what you value even amid uncertainty. The invitation is to trust the slow unfolding of your own growth, to honor the effort it takes, and to recognize that what you nurture with care, over time, begins to bear fruit. When you step back and look at the week as a whole, a gentle story emerges. The Nine of Swords reveals the quiet ache of your inner life, the worries and regrets you carry in silence. The Ace of Cups brings an opening, a chance to let those feelings move, to allow a little more honesty and vulnerability to enter your days. The Seven of Pentacles, finally, shows what becomes possible when you tend to these moments with patience and care. It's not about fixing everything at once or erasing your discomfort. Instead, it's about meeting yourself where you are with compassion and persistence. You are not alone in your struggle for balance. Your longing for peace and connection is deeply human, and it is matched by your quiet strength. Even when you feel uncertain, you are moving forward. Each small act of honesty, each gentle acknowledgement of what you feel, is a step on the path. Growth may be slow, but it is real. By the end of the week, you may find that the tension has softened, not because everything is resolved, but because you allowed yourself to be present, to feel, and to continue tending to your own life with care. There is reassurance in knowing that you are doing enough, simply by showing up for yourself in this way. Actionable insights for Libra this week. Let yourself notice when tension creeps in and gently name it in your mind. Try sharing one honest feeling with someone you trust, even if it feels small. Pause to appreciate any small moment of comfort or relief, however fleeting it may be. Spoken word affirmations to repeat aloud for a more positive mindset. I see the quiet places in myself. I honor each feeling as it arrives. I am patient with my process. This week, I trust my steady growth. And now, dear friend, I thank you for giving me your time. I truly hope I have given you something helpful in return. Goodbye and good luck until next time.